he has the bolt for the lumberjack. But if he doesn't, this is a really explosive opening from us. Ramp to mandrels? Yeah. Well, not exactly, Jasper. That's not exactly what's happening. I mean, in fairness, though, Lotus Petal could have done the same play. You should have killed my lumberjack, man. This is a lot of mana. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I could also crop rotation. We have a lot of mana. We have access to a lot of mana here. I can't quite cast the Weaver, but if I crop rotate, I could maybe set us up to do it next turn, couldn't I? Let me think about it. Tusker seems nice as Alex. Not Crows and Drover. Let me think about it. Hang on. Yeah, we're just 1 mana short of the Weaver. You like just playing the Spiders as basic? You could. Actually, that's what I was thinking of doing. Just playing Spider. I was thinking of just playing Spider. And then we can use Lumberjack to cast all of these. I mean, Oasis might be something I want against this guy, considering what he showed us last game. I mean, here's a thought. Maybe Spider... Hang on a second. Just bear with me, stream. Maybe Penumbra Spider and the Oasis is all I need to beat this guy. Because the Spider, of course, is not going to do very well against his Lightning Bolt if we do some blocking with it. No, we're so close to this Weaver. That's got to be the wrong play. We should just go for the Weaver. Unless he's running straight up Dead and Gone, which if I was a Goblins player I'd consider, because you can bounce some of these bigger creatures like Gurmag Anglers. Oasis doesn't actually tap for mana, is the thing. Oh, we're so close. I can't really crop rotate here, though, can I, profitably? Well, crop rotation doesn't put into play tapped. Hang on. So I could, like, next turn I could tap for 3, crop rotate the woodlot, and then lumberjack the land. Actually, can I do that now? That doesn't work. It works next turn, right, if we draw a land? Spider, though, is 2 bodies that he has to spend more resources to kill. Yeah, I mean, I like the Weaver. I'm just wondering if it's more safe for me to get the Penumbra out not using the lumberjack, actually. I'm maybe supposed to turn this forest into a double red land instead of using lumberjack. I'm just thinking about long term, like how our mana's going to look in the long term. It might be correct for me to crop rotate the forest into another double land and then spend 4, play Spider, and then if I draw forest again, I can get to the Weaver. I actually think I'm supposed to just chill for that reason. Like, if I go for the lumberjack to try to cast Penumbra, it's good short term, it's not good long term. Thinking about the Penumbra is the better play. Locust lands are banned. I'm actually going to go with that play team. I'm going to rotate into another double land. Jasper likes this. Have you considered the Sentinel? I have, Duke. This is just more value and can be used in other matchups other than Delver. Sentinel thinks that the Vigilance is relevant, though. Yeah, but it doesn't get you a dude back. Like, if the Penumbra is removed, we get the second copy. Yeah, Clapos you can't play. Alright, so we're going to rotate this into a double land. Into one of the depletion lands. I think it's got to be Needle. You meant over Weaver, but Weaver... Oh, we're not going to run Weaver in the next build, Duke. The next build doesn't even have Weaver. Lumberjack's not doing all that much. Guess we'll probably just block here, though. That's true, because he's got the Echo. Yeah, we didn't need to attack there. That was silly. I don't know why I did. Blue-Red Cloud Post were dominant, but then that got banned. Then it became Blue-Red Tron. Tutor for what? Oh, yeah, our old build had tutors, right. We've cut them, though. I think we're just going to be just all about the mandrels and the spiders. I mean, again, like this build without the tutors will will be less likely to find gas, right? Just these 6. Jeez. I don't know if I like that. Also, the Rancor could be overkill. Bushwhacker, that's pretty bad for us. The Bushwhack. Yeah, I mean, Bushwhack's a common. So you block one of these. This is just another copy of Can't Attack Unless. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 we're taking. That's pretty brutal. Another Wayfarer. That's not what I need. I mean, another play I have is Cycle the Weaver. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're close, though. Only 3 mana off of the Weaver. I like either playing out all our some of our ones. I value the Lumberjack over the Crozen. Like, I could, like, give up the... I don't like giving up either of these lands here. This is where we would want the Gruul Turfs. Jeez. We're gonna maybe run 1. Maybe we're supposed to run more. Mario just says, woo, Lumberjack, Black Lotus without haste. Sort of. And you also have to go with Forest. And it's a 1-1. And many other things. Many other things. I mean, we're going to lose if I just sit back and block. Whereas, at least if I'm playing some of these 1 toughness creatures, I can at least block and start getting in with Spider, or I could swing with these. Although this guy's actually a decent blocker, admittedly. I mean, if I had a Hooting Mandrills, we'd be in... Like, again, I feel like this deck just needs to be built around the Mandrills, which is the next version playset. To the point where I'd even run some number of the Empaths still. I would still run some number of Empaths just to be able to freaking tutor for the Mandrills, because it's just so important to what the deck's trying to do. I'd still run maybe some number of Empaths as extra copies of Mandrills in the next build. It just seems so important. I mean, we could do that, right? You could tap both your lands, right? And then what? Then you weave. Hope to draw into something. We're just not going to win if I just sit back and do nothing this turn. Jasper says use Lumberjack to go turn 2 Blastoderm. Lumberjack has a lot of turn 2 things, Jasper. Turn 1 Lumber, turn 2 play Forest. In my build, it was actually turn 2 6 mana because I was using Lotus Petals and Simian Spirit Guides. I actually was going straight to some of those 6 mana creatures we were running in the previous build. Not Mandrills. Mandrills is a bad example. Mandrills is easier to cast. Take out Wayfarers for Tribe Elders if you want to keep the Empaths. Take out Wayfarers for Elders. I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of different ways we can go with this deck, Severed. I just think we're going to lose if I just sit back and just hope the top deck's something to actually do with these lands. I just hate that that's what I'm do. Oh my god, we drew the Mandrills. That was like the best draw. That was the best draw. That was exactly the best draw. Oh my sweet lord. We're back in this, potentially. And a Lumberjack. Guys. We cycled into exactly the right card. I'm literally running 1 Mandrills in this build, which is wrong. It feels like it just wants more. Just don't like the Wayfarer that we're doing. Yeah, I mean, Wayfarer is nice because it lets me put out some of these busted 2-mana lands on turn 2. Maybe you just haven't seen enough of the deck, Treebeard, to understand why it's sweet. But yeah, we can cut it. Oh, am I just dead anyway? Okay. Second Bushwhacker. Well, we tried. I should be dead, or nearly dead. Right, I've got a profitable block here, and I've got... you would want to block the... Oh no, we're dead because he's got Raider. Yeah, sacrifice a Goblin, give a creature +1/+1. So he should be able to maneuver through my blocks to still kill us. Or at least protect his dudes. This should still be lethal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and he'll use Raider. He'll sacrifice this or this, and make it lethal. Wouldn't Crows and Wayfarer be a worse Tribe Scout? Not necessarily. It's faster. You can run Tribe Scout as well. I liked Tribe Scout as well. You agree Scout would still be better? I like Scout. I like Sakura Tribe Scout. Thankfully, I got the Sakura Tribe Scouts before Overmasters and Melissas or whoever. Sakura Tribe. Yeah, I'd be down to brew around Tribe Elder. I'd be down to brew around Wayfarer. I mean, they both do what we need to do. We just need to put in more lands, and some of them are not basics. We should be dead here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Oh, man. We almost got there. Were we going to draw some of our sideboard cards, I guess is the next question for Goblins. Do we want more of that card? Boiling Earth is not that bad. Yes, you can run, you can run, what is that card I was going to run, maybe? I don't like the Rancor. I also don't own one. They're like a whole ticket. I don't know if I want to spend a whole ticket on a card we're not sure about. Though really lines up well against the metagame. Like, again, I could do this. Everybody was saying we can only really support 2 to 3 Mandrills anyway. You can cut the Wayfarers, you can run the... Just the Wayfarers let us do some really busted stuff, though. This guy lets me also go turn 1 Wayfarer, activate Wayfarer, put in Lumberjack immediately. But you'd have to have basic mountain, and I've been trimming them. Sandstorm is a good sideboard card. You just need main deck sweepers to beat goblins. That's what I was thinking about. I was thinking about main decking the Boilings, because at worst, it's a 4-4. At best, it kills all of their dudes and we win. And maybe even the other card I was running in the Delver deck. The blue-red Delver we were playing. It was, Electrickery. Might be another option. Problem is with Elder, we need lands to cast them. We're missing. We want Elder. And maybe you don't want either effect. I still really like the Simian Spirit Guide for this deck. At worst, it's... dude. At best, it's accelerating us to ridiculous acceleration that only Lumberjack can give this deck. Just why I like Bloodfire Dwarf, Boiling Earth Split. I don't have any Bloodfire Dwarves. How much are they? Rather just have another land, says Terran. Well, what have we noticed? We've noticed that Boiling Earth is really amazing in the metagame. We've also noticed that Penumbra is very amazing in the metagame. Just all the games that we've played though so far. There are plenty of matchups that we've yet to play. I'm sure that they won't be so sweet. I like the main deck some number of spiders. Even if they're not Delver, this is just grindy. It's 2/2/2/4s. 2 of them. Earth seems main deckable because of the potential to awaken.
Hey guys, thank you so much for watching.
I don't know. I mean,
let me see.
Cut that. Like, we're so close to this build, I think. You like the Spider a lot. Boiling Earth might be fine. Yeah, like, Spider has been a really good value card for this deck to ramp into. The Earth has been sweet. Just run 4 Spiders in the main. I mean, since, like, a lot of the decks we played today were Delver, sure. This deck seems underwhelming. Best case scenario, you get a bunch of cards. Get out a turn 2 4/4. Trees likes the 4 Spiders. Run more Penumbras. No, I think the only Penumbra I'm interested in is Spider. I'm not really interested in Bobcat. And that's fine, Tiger. It doesn't have to be good. We're trying to make it good. I assume that the prototype, like, this is the first day we're playing with the deck. I assume it's going to be bad. That's my assumption. Anytime I brew something completely new, my assumption is the first few days we played, it's going to be very bad because we just haven't gotten the build right. That's just my assumption. The Oasis was fine there, actually, by the way. I actually might want that back in the deck. Just in certain matchups, the Oasis could be really cool as a tutor target. So Garden for Edict effects, Pachuca Bog for Graveyard, and